Y'all, Alex here with more Dark Souls Remastered. A little later today than I wanted to, but eh, is what it is. A lot of stuff happening. It's like one of those days where you intend to just kick back, relax, but then you gotta go do stuff because life is weird like that. But it is what it is. And, yeah. Last time with Dark Souls, we did some more stuff. We went through the demon ruins and, to an extent, Lost Izalith, where I fought Ceaseless Discharge, which is intentionally, should you choose to exploit a part of the environment, the easiest boss in the world, and ended it off with the Bed of Chaos, which was quite, without a doubt, the worst boss in the world. Well, in regards to this game, anyway. And it really undercuts the issues that I feel a lot of people have with Dark Souls Remastered, since they had a lot of time in between this and the original release, where they could have fixed a lot of stuff that was wrong with the game, and Bed of Chaos most certainly is one of them. And by extent, and not just that, but even the physics in the game. Like, I was talking with a friend on Twitter. We were going on about ricochets in games, and I mentioned Dark Souls and how weapons can, for whatever reason, bounce off of walls and pillars. Which in and of itself is not a terrible thing, but it can be annoying. But then there's parts where you're trying to run or walk across certain areas, and the game's sense of gravity and physics is just fucked. Like, there was that point where I'm trying to get to the other weak point of the Bed of Chaos, and right as I'm about to reach the target, a nondescript branch or route or whatever is that the character can just walk over in other parts of the game. He like stubs his toe on it and he stops moving, and I'm just like, fuck. So it's like, yeah, the engine in this game is very antiquated. So it's like at the bare minimum, all FromSoft did was just up the resolution and frame rate and call it a day. And hence why I've taken to referring to Dark Souls Remastered more as just a very very late released Game of the Year edition, and not so much an actual true remastered version, in all honesty. Unlike what they're doing with Demon Souls, which from what they're saying is a complete overhaul. New graphics engine and everything. Of course, I don't know if they're actually going to, rework certain bosses like the Dragon God. Everyone hates that one. So, yeah, I do have my issues with the game as far as remasters are concerned, but I'm enjoying it for the most part for what it is. As for this particular stream, I don't really plan to do much major, except backtrack a lot, and also go and fulfill stuff that I haven't been able to do. I got the Sunlight Maggot, so I can go and trade it to Snuggly, the baby crow. But I don't want to do it yet. I want to go scrounge the Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants. Also, I went back to the Undead Parish to check out, just on a whim, to grind for Titanite, and as you can see, I've been a little busy. I now have a Chaos Great Scythe +3, and I was able to earn a couple of trophies that night due to going and fiddling around with the various blacksmiths, so I can at least get trophies for those, like the crystal. I got the crystal trophy for Crystal Halberd. I'm one away from doing the occult trophy for the club here, which I'm honestly have not used, nor am I interested in using. Magic Falchion, I need a slab for. I did get the enchanted one. That I did do. Got raw and standard with trophies for using doing the Zvi handler. So I got a bunch of stuff I also want to sell. Let me look at something. I got I leveled up the Astora Greatsword, which I think does divine damage, doesn't it? Powerful Blessing. I believe it's a divine weapon. I think. Can't remember. I know the weapons that the Silver Knights use are divine weapons. That also reminds me, I should probably go back to the bridge where the Hellkite Wyvern is. And yeah, as I was saying, when I went to the Undead Parish, Rhea was gone. Completely gone, and all that was left was the pendant. So Petrus definitely actually killed her, which is something I was dreadfully fearing he would do. This seems to be like the only thing that you get out of her dying, really. I have no idea what the significance of it is, to be perfectly honest. Everyone apparently makes a big shtick out of it. So I'm gonna look it up right now. So what is the point of this thing? Can be traded just snugly for a thing called the Souvenir of Reprisal. What does it do? It looks like an ear. Blood-drained sunken ear. Ugh. Used to level up in something called the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant. Isn't that? Yeah, that's Gwendolyn's cult type covenant, I believe. So yeah, Petrus came and killed her right after I beat the Bed of Chaos. I wanted him to show up. I repeatedly went back to the parish waiting for him to show up, but he never did. Because apparently, I was supposed to give Sir Lautric or Lutric, whatever the fuck his name is, a couple of souls and a humanity for him to spill the beans on what Petrus was really up to. I thought I could just bypass that and wait for him to show up, but he never did. So I thought, did the game just stop? And everything because I didn't do that? Well, apparently not, because Petrus showed up anyway and killed the poor girl. There he is, that fat fuck with his ugly bowl cut.
Are you sure? Then, milady, what terrifying news. What am I to do? All because of my shortcomings. It is my fault.
Liar.
Oh.
That sob is more fake than a North Korean in a parade.
Oh, I'm distracted by...
Is there any, I don't even think I even really need any of these, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to kill him. I really am. But I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, he's faking it. His weeping is about as convincing as that of a North Korean parade. So yep, sunlight maggot. That'll be helpful. So I'm gonna go down there and explore a bit. So yeah, that's gonna be the point of this stream, just going back and scavenging what I missed before. Damn it. Come on. Okay. Parried, son of a bitch. So yeah, if I recall, I completely bypassed the majority of the catacombs because I took an unintended shortcut, which led me to Vamos. Shield that I can sell. Playing with the cat. Okay, there's that, which I never explored before. That's where I landed before. Yep, this is where I ended up. There's the shortcut to Vamos right there. Yep, stuff that I missed. Treasure. So it says. Or is there treasure? These lost soul skulls again. Something glowing right there. Don't know what it is. Jumping off? No, I am not doing that. Huh. Big area. I don't like this. Open crypt. Now, I didn't realize this before, but apparently in one of these crypts, you can go inside it, sleep in it, and you wake up in the boss room for Gravelord Nito, where you can join his covenant. Can't do it now, though, since I killed him. Ladder right there. Ugh, Titanite Demon. Fucking hell. Tough enemy, yeah, no shit. The worst kind. God fucking damn it, I hate you. I hate you and everything you stand for. Not moving. He's not gonna come out. He won't come out. God damn it. I gotta put up with his nonsense. You know, it would be nice if I could actually hit him. But the game is not letting me. Why do these enemies exist? So fucking dumb. Look at that. Wasting essences all over the place because I cannot move and I cannot hit him. What the fuck, man? Die. Oh, I hate these guys. I really hope they removed them. Or at the very least, altered them. In the next game. Hopefully they're not in the next game. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I kind of want to see if it does. It's like with the snuggly nest, you gotta like wait a while, but if it doesn't, eh. Huh, it actually worked. Had I known to do this earlier, I could have, well, then again, I don't think I could have because, you know, I'm beholden to the Chaos Covenant. And if I left, well, they wouldn't like me. And again, I doubt they like me now since I accidentally killed the egg sack man by complete accident last time, and that pissed me off. Because now I can't upgrade my pyromancy. Look at that, we're in Tomb of the Giants. And there's what's left of old Nito. Can't pray to him now, though, since I killed him. And had I joined his covenant and leveled up a bit, I would have gotten his sword. His Gravelord's sword, which I heard is very good. A shame you can only get it through joining a covenant, and you can't actually get it from actually killing the boss, which, you know, is like Game 1 Design 101. But whatever. It is what it is. Okay, we got several places we can go. We got that one hole with the archer. Then we got that one that said treasure. Then we have this one with the ladder. Wasn't I here one time? I see you, Skeletors. Ah, this is the, the zone. wheels. No idea how to get over there, though. Okay, so there was a way out of here before. I just couldn't tell before. Okay, so they were not bullshitting about the jumping off. Uh-oh, I hear wheels. Priests and mace. Okay, so I figured out how to get the stuff that was there. And I figured out how to go back, which I didn't realize before. Hard to see the ladders, honestly. Okay, I killed the stupid Titanite demon. So that leaves two that are troublesome and I really hate. And even my fully upgraded Black Knight Greatsword couldn't do anything against them. Well, one of them anyway. The one in the Lost Izalith, I gave up trying to kill. It was just not worth it. Tried to block, but the target flunked out. A scimitar. Whoa, what is this? Dark Moon Seance Ring. Okay. Let me see. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. I believe... Yeah, that's the Nameless King. Grants additional attunement slots. Granted to adherents of Gwyndolin, the Dark Moon deity, and the lastborn of Gwyn. Only remaining... Dark Sun Gwyndolin is the only remaining deity in Honor Orlando. His followers are few, but their tests are vital importance. Yup. That reminds me, when I talk to the giant blacksmith, he says in one of his dialogues that everyone's gone. And remember how I said, I spoiled it, where I said that what we thought was Guinevere in the throne room in the cathedral was not really there, it was an illusion the whole time? Well, the giant was not making it up. Once you kill the illusion, Gwyndolin gets pissed at you, and the sunlight that you thought was there disappears, and it's all dark, and like half the monsters pretty much disappear. All the giants that are guarding, they disappear. The winged liquor demons all disappear. The only ones left are the Silver Knights, and I'm assuming that one Titanite demon. Okay. Ow. Okay. So that's this. Where... That is everything, actually. Well, now I know where to get the Dark Moon Ring, so whenever I want, I can go talk to Gwyndolin. Oh shit. Ugh. Freaking skeleton surprised me and ended up, Alright, so now let's go make a quick stop at the Tomb of the Giants. I believe is that way. Thought I could interrupt them. Nope, can't do it. Didn't see any necromancers in the rest of the catacombs, so didn't really need my Astora's sword that much, I suppose. Still, wanted to be, wanted to take a precaution, be careful. Okay, back to Pinwheel's house. All the moldy books wasting away. Okay, sunlight maggot, which means I can see better. Granted, I can always use the skull, but I kinda want to try this out at least. Wonder where this leads. Can't remember if I went down this way. I apparently did, because this leads back out into the canyon leading in here. Just check in, see if anyone said anything yet. Nope, just... something glowing right there, and I don't know how to reach it. How do you reach that? Don't see anything to climb there. One hit for him. Stuff. Another bag of bones over there. Soul. These skeletons give me the creeps. There I could have picked up. Wait a minute. Hidden ladder. Yay. That's something. A lot of somethings. Ah. That's what's up. Clever. Nothing hidden in the bones. Another Eye of Death. I think that's another Covenant item, I believe. lures phantoms from other worlds. Only Covenanter can use some. That's a word I've never heard of. So it was a multiplayer item, but I think it's also a Covenant item, if I'm correct. Soul. Okay, how the flip do I get back from here? Holy shit. That looks bad. That's a lot of death. Drink, you asshole. This really is a survival horror game at in its own ways. It really is. Ow. Shit, wasting Hestus. Huh, what's this? Another Andre statue. Does Andre just have a bunch of siblings or something? Divine Amber. Ooh, I need that. Glad I came down here then, even if it kind of spooked me considerably. Fog wall. Really? There's the bonfire. Something over. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't this where Patches threw me off the cliff? Yeah. There's the rest of the level down there. There's the bonfire. Now, what is down here? Whoa, it's those tower skeletons. Oh, it's... I think I was down here before. This is where Rhea was. And I don't see anything glowing there, so... Can I go back up at all? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to that second thought. Nah, I don't know. I was just thinking whether or not I wanted to go and continue onwards where Gravelord Nito, well, the entrance to it is, anyway. I'm just gonna go to that bonfire. Fuck this place. Whoa, there was a thing there that I missed. Do I want to get it? Eh. Eh, whatever. Okay, who do I give the Divine Ember to? Divine Ember, Divine Ember. Wait, I thought apparently I already had a Divine Ember. Hold on a second. This doesn't make sense. Hold on a second. It says it's found near the moonlight butterfly, but I found that already. So what the hell? Oh, large divine ember. Okay, 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 fine. Perish, perish. The screen went a little weird. Okay, I don't need to wear this anymore.
What a brilliant ember you have there. I only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons. Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. Andre Ivastora never disappoints. I assure you.
Okay, so with that, let's check, see if there's anything. I need a blue Titanite slab in order to do the magic trophy for the falchion that I have. Because I did the enchanted falchion, then I reversed it in order to do the magic, get it on the magic path. I need a white slab for this, and then that'll be done. Let me check the trophies. Hold on a second. Did I... Okay. Acquire best weapon through divine reinforcement. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a divine weapon yet. Although I can certainly make one now that I have the option. Whether or not I'll do it right now is up for debate.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
No need for the sword. This sword, I mean. Well, since I'm here in the parish, I think I'll go try again and slay the Hellkite dragon, if I can. Well, technically it's a wyvern. They don't... Under this game's rules, it's not supposed to be a dragon. Stuff to sell for Framp again. There's light, and there's what used to be Freya. Well, not the corpse on the slab, just in general. Damn it, Petrus. Fuck Petrus. Soon as I'm able, I'm gonna backstab that bowl-cutted son of a bitch. He deserves it. I should have killed him earlier in the game. Had I known he was gonna go and do it anyway. Ugh. Should have followed the instructions and paid off Sir Lutrick, but I wanted to be frugal. Apparently, there is such a thing as being too frugal, especially in this game of all games. Funny how that all works. Now, the last time I tried to kill the Hellkite, I came close, but not close enough, and he flew away, and he never came back. So, let's see if he actually does come back again. And there's the broken statue of the Nameless King, and there's Solaire.
Oh, hello there. I will stay there.
Who, since I opened the path for the Lost Izalith, he'll be there. I just have to get back there. Alright, big guy, are you actually gonna finish this game, or are you just gonna be a douche up there? It's weak to lightning, right? Hard to do anything when I keep getting killed, getting roasted. Nah, I'm in a bad spot. I'm gonna go back up there and try again. Nope, the wrong way. Okay, he flew away, and he's not coming back for some reason. God damn it. What the hell, man? He's doing it again, where I come back up so he can, you know, do his thing, and he disappears again. Seriously. Seriously. Hello? Overgrown cardinal, come over here. I'm standing out in the middle of the bridge waiting for you. Well, shit. I also read he doesn't like lightning, so maybe I should apply it to... here. It doesn't seem to work. Well, apparently it doesn't seem to work on the Black Knight Greatsword, so... what good is that? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, doesn't work. Well, let's reload the zone again. Have the Dragon Crest shield on this time. See if that'll help. Probably not. One can hope, right? I've been wanting to kill that damn thing for ages, and it just does not want to die, no matter what I do. Come on. Are you shitting me? Okay, apparently my upgraded armor still doesn't do shit. And he's flying away again. Lovely. Flying away, he's flying away. You know what? Where's my bow? Crossbows are only good for close range combat. They're not good against anything else. I'm going to try and snipe him this time. Or at least take a big chunk of his tail off, like before, and then see if I can try and give big damage following there.
Well, you need it.
Nope. Thought it would be a shard. Just a sword. This time, I'm gonna go down here, shoot his tail. damn wall. Could shoot his tail as he comes close to me, but I tried that before and it didn't really work in my favor, so I'm just gonna play the waiting game, the long game. Yeah, I can't get a beat on it. It's that close. There it goes. How much health does he have? I really would like to see the health bar game, but it's not letting me. Junk. So I can't even tell how much health it has on him because the game will not show it to me. And it's... Kill it? I finally killed it. 10,000, not much compared to what I've killed lately, but at least I finally can say I did it. That's all that matters. Alrighty then, so we did that. Where do I go next? I think... I think I'll go to Firelink. And from there, go back to the asylum so I can trade the thing to get the other thing, which will allow me to understand the sister.
Oh, I'm distracted.
Yeah, of course you are distracted. He lies. stuff I would have gotten had he not cheaper from what's her name had he not killed her. And
By the lords, you damn fool!
nope.
Enough of you. Feel the wrath of the gods.
Here's my wrath.
No. This
And
can't be. It can't end like this.
oh, it can. Humanity and your talisman. Fuck you. Good. I actually killed a person that needed to be killed instead of by accident. One, because that one actually deserved it. Okay, back here. Oh, this game is weird platforming. There's the bird. Somebody ringing the bell. And I hear thunderbolts. Alright. Oh, someone commented. Hold on. Hold on, let me go to it. Hey, hey. Yeah, well, been a while. So, let me see. So, how do I trade with Snuggly again? Okay. Quit the game and reload. That's weird. Doesn't really make much sense to do that, in my opinion, but I didn't design it. Get rid of the mob right here.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Well, she talks now. Okay, so what do I do? Drop the item I'm offering. And the one I need to get rid of is the sunlight maggot. Quit the game, and then reload the game.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Apparently crows can talk in this universe, except the adult doesn't. Old witch's ring. Yay. Show me the ring. Engraved, indecipherable. Yep, this ring was in the character select at the beginning of the game. Now we can go we can talk to the sister. The sister who is sadly lonelier now that I killed what's-his-fuck. But from what I've read, Quelaag does not, the sister does not die alone. She is watched over by Quelana. Uh-oh, don't want to step on that. So yeah, the pyromancer that I was trying and ultimately failed at doing because I fucked it by accidentally killing off the only means I had of leveling up my fire palm to get her to come out. We won't be seeing in this game because Laurentius is dead because he went hollowed. He disappeared for whatever reason. And I couldn't find him, and when I did, he went hollow, so he was gone. The only other person who could have taught me the leveled up the pyromancy glove one more time, I killed off by accident. Wasn't trying to. Just one graze of the trigger, boom, dead. Like, what the fuck? And the fact that this game does not have a proper save load system where I could, you know, any other RPG I would save if I wanted to get back to something if I screwed up. But this game does not do that. I have to deal with whatever consequence I make, so it's like, you know, I get screwed over, basically. So, God forbid I ever do a second playthrough, I will have to be more careful. Alright, let's go talk to the Daughter of Chaos. And it's raining now, which means there's a high chance the signal in my game could go conk out at any moment. Alright, well, I got the ring equipped, now we can talk.
Quelaag, my dear sister.
Right. Oh, great. Thanks, Belle. Add any more sad feelings to it while we're at it.
Quelaag, what is it?
She doesn't sound so good.
Quelaag, sister, the eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister.
So she's tending to all the eggs. Ugh. But she's also dying too, so yeah, she was being. That's Quelaag was guarding the place and only killing people just to steal their humanities to give to her. But eventually Quelana would come here and they would both die here.
I'll be fine. I have you, dear sister. But promise me that you will take care of yourself.
Too little too late there, babe.
Promise me that you will take care of yourself.
She's blind. She can't see me.
I'll be, but promise that you will.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's both cool and sad at the same time. You find out that, you know, Quelaag was really just trying to keep her alive the whole time. Quelana eventually, according to the lore, does come back and watches over her till she dies, and then eventually Quelana dies. I'm going to assume of old age, because eventually you actually find this place again in Dark Souls 3, and you see the remains of both of them. And so it's like, you know how so many other games as of late, they try to force feed, you know, like, violence, revenge, bad, or whatever, and it's like so in your face? Well, here's this game, which does a very similar thing, but does it with a lot more subtlety and much more convincingly. And yeah, it's like, holy shit, you killed the... So it's like, yeah, you killed a big spider witch out there. It's like, how bad good? Like, you think it's just another in the round of bosses because, you know, it's just a video game. Then you come in here and you realize, holy shit, she wasn't really that bad a person at all. She was just keeping guard and trying to keep her younger sister alive. And so, in a way, you actually feel bad about it, and you're like, holy shit, that's why she was out there, and why she was trying to kill me. I mean, yeah, self-defense. Yeah, can't really fault yourself for blaming for self-defense. I'd defend yourself too. And if the characters could actually talk to each other, well, the circumstance probably could have been a lot different. Like, imagine if this was going by Deus Ex rules. Like, ooh, big ugly thing, but not so ugly at the same time because, well, hot lady torso on it. Like, I'ma eat you up. Like, if this was Adam Jensen, or at least somebody like him, he'd be like, you know, there'd be, like, talking dialogue, but this game does not do that, so you kind of have to put up with it. So it kind of leaves you wondering the what-ifs. You know what I mean? The what-ifs of what could have happened. And what could have been. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, sis. Didn't want to kill your sister, but the game forced me to do it.
Goodbye, Quaylag. Do be safe.
So yeah, a lot more subtlety involved in Last of Us 2. Okay, this is supposed to be where, yeah, illusionary wall ahead. Nope, no illusionary wall ahead. Yeah, that's supposed to be where, what's his name? The thorny dude that I killed before was supposed to have shown up after I killed him, but because I killed him 2 out of 3 times, he's not showing up. And I just realized, because I have the repair kits, I can repair and also reinforce weapons whenever I want at any time. So a little late to realize that. So yeah. Not really much need to be in the Covenant anymore, but I'm gonna stick with it till the end of the game. Honestly. Actually, I just realized. Let's go to the Dark Moon tomb. Just so I can get a handle as to how to make get Gwendolyn to show up. Yup, look at that. The statue of Gwyn disappeared. And that's the doorway that leads into the boss fight with Gwendolyn, should you either A, piss him off by destroying the illusion of Guinevere, or you just walk up and attack him if you haven't done that in the least.
This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the Dark Sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of mine self, Gwendolyn, and kneel before me. O disciple of the Dark Sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shalt protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the dark moon.
Okay, Covenant, Blade of the Thingamajig. Okay, so I get the trophy by discovering the covenants and getting the option. I don't have to join. But from what I've read, this is technically the closest to being the, the true good guy Covenant, but I'm gonna stick with the sister.
Very well. We shall not need speech. Exit here and follow thine own design.
So that's how you find him. And his boss fight is also pretty simple as well. I gotta love for an older game, I do gotta admit the amount of detail is surprisingly astounding, especially in these smaller areas, like in the etched walls right here with all the knights. Like, for every massive area that looks like there's not much there, there's smaller zones that have a lot of character put into, and etched work put into them. I like that. Kind of gives me a bit of that Deus Ex Mankind Divided vibes, where it's like, it's like you got these small areas where there's so much detail packed into them that it's like a story etched in them in its own way. Since I'm at it, I might as well go visit the Stone Dragon and pray to... kinda, sorta, but not really pray to him. No, I think it has to be... Nah, I think you only get the trophy if the option for yes or no shows up. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know, call me paranoid. After having accidentally fucked up several times now in this game, I'm just like, nope, extra careful. Okay, and I'm also glad I went back and redid Catacombs, because now I know the way to climb back in there. Because before I thought it was trapped, and I could not find how I could get out of there. Go backwards, because I blundered into the shortcut that led to Vamos. But now I know how to actually get back, so that also helps. So, for future reference, so I can go join Gravelord Nito's Covenant, so on and so forth. Okay. You know what? I was thinking of doing it, but I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, cause you know how it is. I want to go retread the demon ruins and the Lost Izalith, the parts of Lost Izalith that I completely skipped over, and in between that, go and meet up with Solaire in the shortcut, because he's supposed to be there somewhere, there or the bridge leading to the bed of chaos. And since I opened the shortcut, he should be fine. I tried to kill the Titanite demon, and I just couldn't manage it because it's so agonizingly, ridiculously hard. It's like, oh yeah, all the Titanite demons that you were killing easily before with your super awesome greatsword, tough shit. Here's one that's ridiculously overpowered and in the worst position to be in, because it's on a bridge with no room to move, with very little room to move. And it's freaking retarded. I'm sorry to say. I hate to use that word, but I have no other way to describe how stupid that enemy placement was. And it's no wonder why I decided, screw it, just jump past him just to get to the bed of chaos and just pretend he doesn't exist. But it's kind of sort of raining out there, and you know how this game, how the stream is, how the internet is whenever rain happens, so knowing that, and also the fact that I have no clue as to how difficult the two bosses that I missed are. Like, there's the Demon Fire Sage, and we already saw one of them, the Centipede Demon. Like, we saw him, like, hanging around on the side of a wall, where he's literally right there for all to see him. It's just, he's just not moving yet, because we're not in the right area for him to finally, you know, be like, okay, waking up now. So, and the Demon Fire Sage, I know, is basically just a reskin of the Asylum Demon. However, he and the Centipede Demon are both in Lost Izalith, and I don't want to risk going overboard, especially with dinner time being very close. So, I'm going to stop here. We backtracked a bit. I killed the Hellkite Wyvern, finally, after a millennium. And, yeah, dude, that was bullcrap, how he kept disappearing on me when I try to go on the bridge just to get him to come out again. Like, oh, it worked a couple times, but nope, now he doesn't come out, and so I had to, like, go back and forth with bonfires just to finally do it. Until I finally, and I went and did what I did before to get the Drake Sword, where I just shot the tail off. So that way, I take out a big chunk of his health, and he won't, and I can just finish him off with a couple of strikes of the Great Sword. So that worked, thankfully, wonderfully, after a long time of trying to, you know, kill him. And I finally did, so that's one less to worry about. And so I think that'll do for this short stream. And when I come back, hopefully tomorrow, which I will continue on with the Fire Sage and the Centipede Demon, which also works because I don't have my appointments like I usually would on a Wednesday where I go do my physical therapy. So I got a week off from that. So I will try to hopefully make time to do that if I can manage. And I really, really want to try and get to finishing the game ASAP, because as of this morning, Capcom finally confirmed when they will be getting a Latreon out for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which I have not played in a very, very long time. It was supposed to, the Black Dragon Latreon, he was supposed to come out in an update like back in March. It was either March or April. I want to say March. but then the Communist Party virus showed up, courtesy of China, and that just wrecked everything. And Lord knows when we'll actually get back to a true form of normalcy, not helped by all the fear-mongering in the media that just wants to just make everything worse. So, yeah, better late than never for him, I suppose. I wish it happened earlier, but you know what? It is what it is. We gotta put up with more bullshit, I suppose. So, I'm going to try and do Sage and Centipede tomorrow if I can manage it. And oh, there's somebody with Smo's ugly armor right there. And after that, I will, of course, after that is the Arturius expansion, and after that, the final legs of the final runway of the game. So I'm going to do what I can to try and get back on a decent scheduling where I can do as much as possible. And if not, I'll try to juggle. I'll juggle to Elatron and then finish. I don't know. Play it by ear, see what happens. For now, that'll do it for this backtracking. Which, Catacombs, and there was only one thing that I saw in the Tomb of the Giants that I saw that I didn't get, and honestly, I don't think it was. I think it was just souls. I don't think it really meant much anyway. Killed Petrus and killed him for his shenanigans. Come to think of it, there is one thing that I am not sure how to find. Apparently the game gives you a sin doc if you do anything what is considered bad in the game. Well, I'm looking at the status, and I do not see how you can actually where you would see where you sin. I don't know, really. Just one of those weird quirks in the game, I suppose. So, I don't know why I keep doing that. So, that's gonna do it for today's short stream of Dark Souls. We did some backtracking, got stuff that I passed up before, and finished off some unfinished business. I could now understand Quaylag's sister, which was the whole point of why I wanted to join her, both for that and to potentially get Solaire to survive the game, because I like him. And when I come back, we'll go back into Lost Izalith and kill the bosses that are in there that I passed up before. So that'll do it for this part, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.